Islam, a word that signifies submission to the will of God, stands as one of the world's most prominent religions. With a global following exceeding 1.9 billion, Islam's message resonates across continents and cultures. Its core message promotes peace, compassion, and a deep connection with the divine. Rooted in the belief of one God, Allah, Islam emphasizes surrender to His will and living in accordance with His guidance. This essay aims to provide a concise and clear understanding of Islam, exploring its core tenets, practices, and addressing prevalent misconceptions. The beauty of Islam lies in its simplicity and universality. It transcends cultural and societal boundaries, offering a path to spiritual enlightenment and ethical living. Through its core principles, Islam guides its followers toward a life of purpose, meaning, and submission to the divine will. This journey of faith, while personal and profound, fosters a strong sense of community and shared responsibility among Muslims worldwide. At the heart of Islamic belief lie 6 fundamental articles of faith that form the bedrock of a Muslim's understanding of the world and their place within it. These articles are belief in God, angels, revealed books, prophets, day of judgment, and divine decree. First and foremost is the belief in the oneness of God, known as Tawhid. Muslims believe in Allah as the sole creator, sustainer, and master of the universe. He is without partners, offspring, or equals, embodying absolute power, wisdom, and mercy. This belief forms the foundation of Islamic monotheism and is central to a Muslim's worship and way of life. The remaining articles of faith further shape the Islamic worldview. Belief in angels as God's messengers, revealed scriptures like the Quran, and prophets like Abraham, Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad, peace be upon them all, guide Muslims towards understanding God's will and plan. The belief in the Day of Judgment emphasizes accountability for one's actions in this life and the eternal consequences in the hereafter. Finally, divine decree, while acknowledging human free will, recognizes God's ultimate knowledge and control over all affairs. In the tapestry of Islamic practice, the 5 pillars stand as foundational pillars, shaping the daily lives of Muslims and drawing them closer to God and their community. These pillars, representing acts of worship and devotion, are declaration of faith known as Shahada, prayer or Salat, almsgiving called Zakat, fasting during Ramadan known as Psalm, and pilgrimage to Mecca or Hajj. The journey begins with the Shahada, a declaration of faith. There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. This simple yet profound statement encapsulates the essence of Islamic monotheism, affirming belief in one God and acknowledging Muhammad as his final prophet. This declaration serves as the gateway to Islam and a lifelong commitment to its teachings. Salat, the second pillar, involves performing 5 daily prayers at specific times throughout the day. These prayers, offered facing the Kaaba in Mecca, serve as a direct connection with God, fostering humility, gratitude, and remembrance of His presence. Central to the Islamic faith is the Quran, revered by Muslims as the literal word of God. Revealed to the Prophet Muhammad over 23 years, the Quran is considered the final and complete revelation, guiding humanity towards truth, justice, and a life pleasing to God. Composed of 114 chapters, the Quran encompasses a wide range of topics, from theology and law to history, ethics, and social justice. Its verses are believed to be divinely inspired, offering profound insights into the nature of God, creation, and the purpose of human existence. Muslims are encouraged to recite, study, and reflect upon the Quran's message, seeking guidance and spiritual nourishment from its verses. The Quran's impact extends beyond the spiritual realm, influencing Islamic art, architecture, literature, and legal systems. Its teachings continue to shape the lives of millions, providing moral guidance, ethical frameworks, and a sense of purpose in a rapidly changing world. Section 5. The Hadith Guiding Principles. Complementing the Quran is the Hadith, a collection of sayings and actions attributed to the Prophet Muhammad. These narrations offer practical guidance on various aspects of life, from prayer and ritual purity to social interactions, family matters, and commerce. The Hadith serves as a valuable source of understanding how the Prophet Muhammad implemented and lived by the teachings of the Quran. It illuminates the finer points of Islamic law and provides ethical frameworks for navigating daily life in accordance with Islamic principles. Muslims believe that the Prophet Muhammad, through his exemplary life, provided a living embodiment of the Quran's teachings. The Hadith therefore serves as a source of inspiration and guidance, allowing Muslims to emulate the Prophet's character and emulate his compassion, humility, and dedication to God. Section 6. Daily Life and Practices, Living Islam. Islam's teachings extend beyond ritualistic practices, permeating every aspect of a Muslim's daily life. From personal conduct and dietary guidelines to social interactions and financial dealings, Islam offers a comprehensive framework for living in accordance with God's will. One fundamental concept is the distinction between halal, which means permissible, and haram, which means forbidden. This concept guides Muslims in making choices that align with Islamic principles. For instance, consuming pork and alcohol is considered haram, while consuming halal meat, fruits, and vegetables is encouraged. Furthermore, Muslims are encouraged to engage in ethical business practices, avoiding usury and exploitation, and upholding fairness and honesty in all transactions. Modesty in dress and conduct is emphasized for both men and women, fostering respect and promoting a dignified social environment. Section 7. Community Life in Islam, Unity and Support. Community plays a pivotal role in Islam, fostering a sense of belonging, mutual support, and shared responsibility among its members. The mosque, as a place of worship, serves as a central hub for the community, hosting congregational prayers, religious gatherings, and educational programs. Muslims are encouraged to support one another, particularly those in need. Zakat, the third pillar of Islam, mandates giving a portion of one's wealth to charity, providing for the poor, orphans, and vulnerable members of society. This act of giving purifies one's wealth and fosters a spirit of generosity and social responsibility. Moreover, Islam emphasizes the importance of family ties, urging respect for parents, kindness towards relatives, and compassion for neighbors. These values strengthen social bonds and create a harmonious environment where individuals feel supported and cared for. Section 8. Dispelling Misconceptions, Truth about Islam. Unfortunately, Islam is often misrepresented in the media and popular culture, leading to prejudice and discrimination against Muslims. It's crucial to dispel these harmful stereotypes and promote accurate understanding based on knowledge and respect. One common misconception associates Islam with violence and terrorism. It's vital to recognize that Islam, like all major religions, promotes peace, justice, and compassion. The Quran explicitly condemns violence against innocent people, emphasizing the sanctity of life. Acts of terrorism carried out in the name of Islam contradict the faith's fundamental teachings and are condemned by the vast majority of Muslims worldwide. Another misconception portrays Islam as oppressive towards women. In reality, Islam grants women numerous rights, including the right to education, property ownership, inheritance, and divorce. While cultural practices may vary, Islamic teachings emphasize the inherent dignity and equality of all human beings regardless of gender. Section 9. Conclusion, a call for understanding. As we've explored, Islam is a rich and multifaceted faith that emphasizes peace, compassion, and submission to the will of God. Its teachings provide a comprehensive framework for living a meaningful and ethical life, grounded in faith, prayer, charity, and community. It's essential to approach Islam with an open mind and a willingness to learn, moving beyond stereotypes and seeking accurate information from reliable sources. By fostering understanding and respect for Islam and its followers, we can build bridges of communication, dismantle prejudice, and create a more inclusive and harmonious world for all. This journey of understanding requires effort, empathy, and a genuine desire to connect with those from diverse backgrounds. By embracing dialogue, challenging our own biases, and celebrating our shared humanity, we can create a world where Islam is seen not through the lens of fear and suspicion, but through the lens of knowledge, respect, and appreciation for its valuable contributions to human civilization.